Hi guys, my name is Kevin and I am an educator here at the Children's Museum, and today we are in constructioneering, which is sponsored by the William Stamps Farish Fund and Occidental Petroleum. And constructioneering is all about building and design and engineering and all that goes into making a building happen. And for today's activity, I'm actually going to need a little bit of help. Is there anyone around here who might be able to lend me a hand?
Did I hear you say that you need help?
Jen, what are you doing here?
I'm just chilling.
Well, I'm glad you're here because I am going to need help for today's activity.
Okay.
Because we are building a tower out of index cards.
Kevin, what if I don't have index cards at home?
Well, that's totally okay. We are using index cards because that's what we had lying around our office, but if you have something at home you want to use, you can use anything. Legos, blocks, paper, and we'd love to see what kind of constructions you guys can design, but today we are using index cards.
Okay, that sounds great. I'm ready to get started. My only question is, how do you build a tower with index cards?
Well, let's sit down and I can come up with something. The first thing you always need to do when building something, whether it's at home or whether it's a big building, is come up with a plan or a design.
Okay.
And so my plan is to use these folded index cards, which are in the shape of triangles. I don't know how it's going to work or if it's going to work super well, but I think I want to try it and see what happens.
Great. And I guess the thing is, if it doesn't work, we can always do it again, right?
Exactly, and make it better each time. So how should we start with these index cards?
Well, I know that buildings need, or towers need, a pretty strong base, so I think I'm going to try to build my base, a wide base for my tower, and then build up.
Cool. How many triangles do you think you're going to do?
I think I'm going to try 4.
All right.
Feels like a good number.
I'll try 2. So your tower is going to be really wide, and I'll try to make mine really tall, and we'll see what happens.
All right, I'm excited. I like trying things and not knowing what's going to happen.
That's half of the fun of building this, is if it doesn't work, you can improve it each time and tweak designs to make it a little better each time you do it.
Yours is getting high pretty quickly.
I know, it's looking really cool, but I don't know how stable this is. I'm worried even a slight breeze could knock it over, so maybe it's not the strongest foundation. How's yours looking?
Mine's looking pretty good. I feel pretty solid about this.
I feel like mine's starting to slump a little bit, so I'm a little bit nervous.
Mine's coming along pretty well. Well, one of my favorite parts of building things is watching them fall over. What do you think would happen if we moved the cards from the base of our towers?
I'm not sure. Why don't we try it out though, and we'll see what happens to each of them. Oh, so they all fell over. I am not surprised because when you build something, there's a lot of teams of people and there's a lot of thought that goes into it. So engineers who specialize in electricity, foundation, air conditioning, plumbing, all of those people work together to make one building and make sure it works properly. And if you remove one of those parts, or in this case, one of those triangles, the whole building might be affected.
That's really crazy. Thanks so much for having me. This was such a fun activity to do. I can't wait to go home and try my stuff at home.
Yeah. Once again, my name is Kevin.
And I'm Jen.
Thanks for joining us today, and we are excited to bring you more content in the future.